The alarm goes off. Not loud, just persistent. You don't jump out of bed anymore. You open one eye, then the other. For a few seconds, there's silence. And then it comes back. The weight. Bills, deadlines, your kids' tuition, your parents' medication, that unfinished thing at work. You reach for your phone. Not because you want to, because it's there. A reflex. You scroll. News, messages. Someone else's life moving faster than yours. And before you even sit up, your nervous system is already tired. I've been there, still am some mornings. At this age, we don't wake up fresh anymore. We wake up carrying yesterday. And the truth is, what you do in the first 10 minutes of your morning either protects you or quietly drains you. We grew up differently, you and I. We were the kids who came home to empty houses, keys in our pockets, figuring things out alone. No one asked if we were overwhelmed. We just handled it. We learned to be strong before we even understood what that meant. And now, here we are, still carrying that strength, but also carrying everything else. Family, responsibility, expectations. So let me say something clearly. If you feel tired in the morning, even before the day starts, that's not weakness. That's a system that's been running too long without real rest. And that phone in your hand, it's not helping. It feels harmless. Just a few minutes, just checking things. But your brain doesn't see it that way. The moment you scroll, you're feeding it noise. Information, comparison, urgency. Your mind doesn't get to wake up slowly anymore. It gets hit. Like turning on all the lights in a room at once. And then we wonder why we feel anxious before we even brush our teeth. You see, we don't need motivation in the morning. We need protection. Protection from overload, from unnecessary input, from things that don't matter at 6:30 a.m. Because once your nervous system is flooded, you don't get that energy back easily. You carry it into your car, into your meetings, into your tone with your family. That's the quiet damage. No one sees it, but it builds. There's a phrase I came across recently, moral story for adults. And I kept thinking, maybe this is one of them. Not a dramatic life lesson, not some big turning point. Just a small, quiet truth. The way you start your morning is the way your day will treat you. And we've been starting our mornings by surrendering control to a screen, to randomness, to other people's priorities. That needs to stop. Not in a harsh way, not with pressure. Just gently. Because at this stage of life, we don't need more intensity. We need stability. Let me be honest with you. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need cold showers and disciplined speeches. That's for people who still think life is a sprint. We know better. This is endurance. So here's something simple. When you wake up tomorrow, don't touch your phone. Just sit. Even for 1 minute. Look around. Feel your breath. Let your mind arrive before the world rushes in. It will feel strange at first. Your hand will want to reach for the phone, automatically. That's how deep the habit goes. But stay. You're not being lazy. You're reclaiming something. Your attention. Your calm. Your baseline. Because once that baseline is gone, everything feels harder than it should. And listen. You've already proven enough in your life. You've survived things you don't even talk about anymore. You've carried people. You've held things together. You don't need to prove your strength by starting your day in chaos. Strength now is knowing what to ignore, what to delay, what to protect. So no, this isn't about quitting your phone. It's about choosing when your mind is ready. There's a difference. And that difference is where your peace lives. Some mornings will still be heavy. That won't change. But they don't have to be noisy. You can be tired and still be calm. You can have problems and still have a steady breath. That's enough. More than enough. So tomorrow morning, before the engine starts, before the coffee cools, before the world asks anything from you, give yourself a moment. No scrolling, no input. Just presence. A quiet beginning. And then you get up. You get dressed. You walk out the door. Not perfect, not fully ready, but steady. And at this age, steady is powerful.